Do you know what the political climate of Burkina Faso is? Actually, it is a very popular country when it comes to politics. You may have come across this country and its political status before. However, do you know how the president of Burkina Faso actually came into power? It's not through an ordinary election process. Rather, it involves coups, conflicts, revelations, and much more. Simply, it is no less than a story straight out of a film. Want to know the full story? Then stay tuned with us until the end of this video. Today we'll dive into the story of how Burkina Faso President came to power. Let's begin. Burkina Faso, located in West Africa, is a landlocked country known for its rich cultural heritage and diverse landscapes. Despite its cultural vibrancy, the nation has grappled with a history of political instability and socio-economic struggles. These challenges have spurred resilience and innovation among its people, contributing to a unique national identity that continues to evolve amidst adversity. In this unstable political stage, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, a youthful 34-year-old, stands as a significant figure in Burkina Faso's recent narrative. He is the current president of Burkina Faso. Born and raised in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré's early life was marked by a quiet determination to serve his nation. He entered the military at the age of 21, demonstrating a deep commitment to his country's security. Over the years, Traoré honed his skills and rose through the ranks, garnering respect for his dedication and unwavering sense of duty. His defining moment came in 2014 when he was deployed to Mali as part of the United Nations peacekeeping mission. Faced with a complex attack by militant extremists, the then 26-year-old Traoré displayed exceptional bravery, earning him accolades and further solidifying his reputation as a capable leader within Burkina Faso's armed forces. Following his courageous actions in Mali, Traoré's career trajectory within the military soared. He was given positions of increasing responsibility and played a crucial role in various counterterrorism operations. His strategic acumen and hands-on approach earned him respect among his peers and superiors. In the subsequent years, Traoré was instrumental in coordinating efforts to combat the rising tide of extremism in the Sahel region. His expertise in dealing with asymmetric warfare and his ability to lead under pressure became evident as he participated in numerous operations aimed at neutralizing militant threats. As his reputation grew, so did his influence. Traoré's dedication to safeguarding his country from the menace of terrorism became widely recognized. He developed a reputation for being not only a skilled military strategist but also a leader deeply committed to the security and well-being of Burkina Faso and its citizens. At the same time, while Captain Ibrahim Traoré gained more influence in Burkina Faso's military, people became more unhappy with how the government was dealing with the growing violence. They were especially frustrated with President Paul-Henri Damiba, thinking he wasn't doing a good job of stopping the extremist threat. This feeling of unhappiness spread through the military, and Traoré, known for his strong leadership, was at the center of it. Then, on September 30, 2022, something big happened. Traoré and some soldiers decided to take action. They carried out a plan to remove Damiba from power, and it surprised everyone in Burkina Faso and even got the world's attention. This event opened a new chapter in the country's history. Following the September 2022 coup in Burkina Faso, the country entered a period of significant transformation and geopolitical realignment. Interim President Paul-Henri Damiba, who had assumed power in a coup just 8 months prior, was deposed and subsequently resigned. The parliament and government were dissolved in the wake of this political upheaval. The story behind this coup began earlier in the year when Damiba himself had risen to power through a coup against then-President Roch Kabore. Damiba's promise to prioritize national security had garnered support, but as months went by, it became apparent that the challenges facing Burkina Faso were more complex than anticipated. Since 2015, the nation has been grappling with a surge in violence, a consequence of rebel fighters aligning themselves with extremist groups. This violence had claimed countless lives and forced millions to flee their homes. The situation was dire, and the people were desperate for stability. In the midst of this turmoil, Traoré found support from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, a regional bloc. Their assistance was a glimmer of hope in this critical time. But the coup gained momentum as military officers rallied behind Traoré's cause. Their primary grievance lay in Damiba's failure to implement necessary reforms within the armed forces, exacerbating the security crisis. This discontent was further fueled by the alarming loss of government-held territory to Islamist armed groups, which had reportedly gained control over a substantial portion of the country. The coup, therefore, was not merely a power grab, but a manifestation of a desperate call for effective leadership in the face of an escalating crisis. The aftermath of the coup revealed a divided sentiment towards foreign powers. Some protesters voiced their dissatisfaction with France, hinting at a potential shift in alliances. In contrast, others brandished Russian flags, suggesting an inclination towards a new partnership. The international community weighed in, with the United States urging the new transitional government to commit to a return to civilian-led governance. The African Union, too, condemned the abrupt change in government and called for a restoration of constitutional order, emphasizing the need to protect civilians from any ensuing violence. This incident prompted calls for a swift return to democratic governance and civilian rule, emphasizing the urgency of stabilizing the region. As Burkina Faso embarked on this new chapter, the eyes of the nation and the world were fixed firmly on Ibrahim Traoré. His decisive action and unwavering commitment to restoring stability resonated with both the military and civilian populace. Traoré's track record of bravery and leadership, particularly during his time in Mali, solidified the trust and confidence that many placed in him. As he assumed the mantle of leadership, Traoré vowed to prioritize national security, promising a path towards a democratically elected, civilian-led government by July 2024. It was this pledge, coupled with his demonstrated capabilities, that endeared him to the people of Burkina Faso during this critical juncture. Further cementing this resolve, in one of Traoré's post-assumption interviews served to fortify his standing. With unwavering determination, he articulated that his role as the head of state would be temporary, emphasizing an unequivocal dedication to steering Burkina Faso towards a civilian-led government by 2024. This declaration marked a significant turning point for Burkina Faso, signifying a clear trajectory towards a democratically elected, civilian-led future. Internationally, Traoré's steadfastness in the face of extremism did not go unnoticed. His calls for self-sufficiency and a resolute approach to combating insurgency garnered widespread attention, earning him respect on the global stage. Many saw in him a beacon of hope for a nation grappling with instability. As of 2023, Burkina Faso continues to find itself at a critical crossroads, wrestling with a range of pressing challenges. The situation remains complex, and progress toward resolution has been gradual. While there have been concerted efforts to address the issues at hand, tangible improvements in certain areas have been incremental. One of the most pressing concerns, food scarcity, remains a significant challenge. The disruptions caused by ongoing conflicts and the displacement of communities have significantly impacted agriculture and food production. Efforts to stabilize food supplies are underway, but the situation remains precarious. On the security front, there have been commendable strides in certain regions. The joint efforts of the military and international partners have resulted in some successes against Islamist armed groups. However, the situation remains dynamic, with periodic flare-ups of violence necessitating continued vigilance and strategic interventions. In terms of political stability, Traoré's leadership has provided a semblance of continuity. The commitment to a civilian-led government by 2024 remains a beacon of hope for democratic governance in Burkina Faso. The transitional period has been marked by efforts to strengthen institutions and ensure an inclusive political process. Traoré's diplomatic forays, particularly in the realm of potential ties with Russia, have generated considerable interest. These overtures have the potential to reshape the geopolitical dynamics of the region. The implications of such partnerships extend beyond Burkina Faso's borders, influencing broader regional politics. As Burkina Faso charts its course under Traoré's leadership, the international community observes with a mix of hope and cautious optimism. The road ahead is undoubtedly challenging, but the determination to steer the nation towards stability and development is evident. Burkina Faso is witnessing a surge of initiatives aimed at revitalizing key sectors. We will delve deep into them in another separate video. Until then, with the hope for a bright future for Burkina Faso under the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré, we are signing off for today. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned with us for more informative videos.